Anselmo has an infectious way of getting people to come and be a part of this community. When we think he's been here 28 years and his passion has not failed at all, he's so delighted to have people come and be a part of our community here. And he considers our families as families, that we are all family in our community with La Casa, and we're all working for the same goals.
Today, you and I are standing here talking in a classroom that never would have been built if it were not for Anselmo's vision. And the children whose voices you hear just outside this classroom, well, they never would be here getting the terrific education that they are if it were not for the vision of Anselmo.
La Casa de Esperanza has been here providing services to our community since 1966. One of the most proud moments for me has been when we were able to open in 2001. April 30, which is the International Day of the Children, we're able to open a beautiful community center in the downtown, in the heart of the Waukesha community. You know, another important day was August 31st of 2015, when we opened a charter school for our community. And again, the buildings are just symbolic. What's more important is what takes place inside.
I found La Casa 7 years ago. I'm originally from Texas, moved up here to Wisconsin with the plan of only being up here 6 months. I came across La Casa while looking for employment, and from there we just grew with La Casa. I believe in the school, I believe in Anselmo and everything that he does for the organization as well. So to have that reassurance of we're gonna do it, and they always have their doors open for us, even if it's the smallest concern to the biggest concern. He'll sit in a meeting and make sure that he follows up with what needs to be followed up as an employer, as a mom. So it's really nice to just get that.
He is an excellent businessman. I'll tell you, he is joyful when you come to committee meetings. You know he's going to ask you for something. You just know it. But you can never say no.
La Casa hired somebody to come out here, do an appraisal, a study on if La Casa and Anselmo could raise several $million from this community, and the report came back no. So Anselmo fired that individual, hired a second one. Second one came back and said the same thing, and Anselmo basically went to Waukesha State Bank, and can we just cut to the chase and make the deal happen? Can you imagine firing two people that you brought in, paid money to say, yeah, you can raise money, and they say, no, you can't. And Anselmo says, well, we're done with you. And then he just goes right to the bank and says, we can't raise the money, but let's do this anyway. And he convinces the president of Waukesha State Bank, obviously an organization that's near and dear to the community, and he does it.
What inspires me to come to work with a lot of energy every day is just see our children succeed. We challenge our kids to dream big, you know, there are no limits, you know, and they can be whatever they want to be as long as they understand that they have to work hard, they have to be good citizens, they have to have good values. That is very important. And that's the legacy that La Casa at the end of the day is going to leave. And they're going to understand the responsibility that they have to pay that forward and to help someone else. And in my opinion, that's going to create a better society, and that's the best legacy an organization like La Casa can leave, because it's gonna be forever.